Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is July 6th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Right, so I see that these 8s point right. These 7s points right. Okay, this 6 points up. So in block 2, the digit 6 is forced into row 3. Okay, in row 3, the digits 5 and 6 points left. And in column 1, the digits 5 and 6 points up. And you can see that only 2 open cells are available for both 5 and 6. So these 2 cells form a 5-6 pair, because in block 1, the digits 5 and 6 are missing, and they cannot go into these open cells. So in order to fit both 5 and 6 into block 1, these 2 digits have to go into these 2 cells, and no other digits can. So everything else is eliminated from these 2 cells. So then there's 4 points left, and 4 cannot go into a 5-6 pair, so it is forced into column 1 in block 1. These 4s point down, and this cell sees another 4. Okay, there's 5 points left, so in block 2, the digit 5 is forced into column 6. These 5s force the digit 5 into this cell in block 6. And then in block 5, these 5s force the digit 5 into one of these 2 cells in block 5. Okay, the digit 2 in block 2 is forced into one of these 2 cells, and then these 2 cells form a 2-6 pair. Because in block 2, the digits 2 and 6 are missing, and these 2s and 6s, uh, basically, 2 and 6s cannot go into these 2 cells, so they can only go into these 2 cells, and in order to fit both 2 and 6 into block 2, both of them must go into these 2 cells, and eliminate all other digits from these 2 cells. So that means the other 2 open cells form a 5-7 pair. Okay, 7's here, and this 7 points down. And this cell sees another 7. So these 2 cells form a 4-7 pair. Because in block 8, um, well, I should say that because of these 4s and 7s, all of these 4s and 7s points into block 8, and that forces both 4 and 7 into one of these 2 cells only. So same logic with the 5-6 pair and the 2-6 pair I found before. So in order to fit both 4 and 7 into block 8, they have to go into these 2 cells. And no other digits can. Because those 2 digits can only go into 2 cells. So all other digits are eliminated from the 4-7 pair. The digit 9 in block 5 is forced into one of these 2 cells. These 9s point up, and this cell sees another 9. Okay, these 7s also point up, and I will mark down the digits this time. Because these 3 cells now form a 4-7-9 triple. So first of all, these 7s and 9s point up, well, this 4 points left. And those 3 digits cannot go into the 5-6 pair. So they are forced to only these 3 cells. And same logic with the other pairs. 3 digits can only go into 3 certain cells. So that eliminates all other digits from these 3 cells. So we have a pair, we have a triple, and there are 2 open cells remaining, so they form a pair of 1 and 3. These 1s points right, and these 3s points right as well. This cell sees another 3. Okay, these 3's points left to force the digit 3 into this cell in block 7, which resolves the 1-3 pair. The digit 3 in block 4 is forced into one of these two cells. Okay, 2. The digit 2 in block 4 is also forced into one of these two cells, and these two cells form a 2-3 pair. Because in block 4, these 2's and 3's force both 2 and 3 into one of these two cells only, and they share the same two cells. So this 2-3 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. So for example, we got the 1 into column 2 in block 4. Okay, this 8 points down cannot go into the 2-3 pair. So it is forced into column 3 in block 4. Okay, in column 1, there are 7 open cells left. We have a triple, we have a pair. So the 2 remaining open cells left form a pair of 1 and 8. And the other two, so yeah, in block 7, we have a pair. So the other two open cells also form a pair of 4 and 5. But this cell C is a 4. So I can place the 4 and 5 like this. This 5 points up and resolves the 5-6 pair. This 5 points right, and I can place the 7 and 5. Okay, in column 2, there are 2 open cells left. The missing digits are 1 and 6, and in column 3, the missing digits are 4 and 8. Okay, I was just looking at column 4 and I found a single. This cell sees 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this cell must be a 1, because it can't be anything else. This cell cannot contain the digits 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the only digit that can go in this cell is 1. So 1 has to go in this cell. Because if 1 were not to be in this cell, it would end up being empty. So if 1 goes here, nothing can go in this cell. So 1 must go here, because nothing else can. Alright, let's continue with this column. 2, 5, and 6 are the missing digits. This cell sees a 6. These ones force the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 5. This 9 points right and this 9 points down. So in block 9, the digit 9 is forced into column 8, and then these 9s point up. Okay, in row 2, 1, 4, and 7 are the missing digits. In row 3, we have 5 open cells left. We have a 2-6 pair, meaning that the other 3 open cells form a triple of 7, 8, and 9, but this cell sees 9. Okay, these 3's force the digit 3 into one of these two cells in block 5, and we have another pair of 1 and 3. Uh, because in block 5, the digits 1 and 3 are still missing, and because of all of these 1s and 3's, both 1 and 3 are forced into one of these two cells only, and they share the same two cells. So, in order to fit both 1 and 3 into block 5, they have to go into these two cells and eliminate all other digits from these two cells, meaning that 9 can no longer go into this cell, and that forces the digit 9 into this cell in block 5. These 9's points down, and this cell sees another 9. Okay, in block 5, there are 5 open cells left. We have a pair, meaning that the other 3 open cells form a triple of 2, 5, and 8. This cell sees 5. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I do see something. In column 5, in column 5, this cell sees 5, this cell sees 5, this cell sees 5, and 5 cannot go into the 4-7 pair. So in column 5, the digit 5 is forced into this cell. Because every other open cell in this column cannot contain 5. So this cell is the only cell in which 5 can go into. So 5 must go here, because it can't go anywhere else in this column. Which makes this a 2, then makes this a 6 and 2. This is a 5 to complete this column. This is an 8. Okay, this cell is known. It's a 6 for this column. These 3 cells form a triple of 2, 5, and 9. No, it's not 5. 2, 8, and 9, sorry. This cell sees a 9, and this cell sees a 2. Okay, this cell now sees an 8, so I can complete column 3. These 8s points right. Okay, these 3 cells form a triple for this row. In row 5, the missing digits are 1, 2, and 3. This cell sees 2. This cell sees a 3. This 4 points up and this 4 points right. So in block 6, the digit 4 is forced into column 8. And then these 4s point up. This cell sees another 4. Okay, this cell now sees a 2. So I can place the 2 and 3. No, 3 and 2. Uh, which this 3 points right again. Places the 1 and 3. And yeah, this one also affects this 1-6 pair here. So no, wrong way again. So yeah, block 4 is done. Oh, sorry, I missed this 4. So these 4s force the digit 4 into this cell in block 6, which makes this a 7 to complete this row. These two cells form a 6-8 pair for this row. Um, 7 in this cell is eliminated. 4 in this cell is eliminated. Okay, this cell now sees a 4. Oh wait, it sees a 4 for a very long time already. But anyway, I can now place the 4 and 7. These 7s point right. Oh, okay, the missing digits in row 7 are 7, 8, and 9. This cell sees a 9, so it's 7 or 8. And now in column 9, we have a 7-8 pair. Because 7, 8 are still missing digits in column 9, and both of these two open cells only contain the digits 7 and 8. So in order to avoid empty cells, we must fit both 7 and 8 into these two cells. Let's say we were to put a 7 or 8 elsewhere, so maybe an 8 down here. Okay, seems reasonable, seems possible. 8 is eliminated from these two cells, and now one of them has to be a 7, so I can place the 7 here, but the cell ends up being empty. Nothing can go in this cell if 7 or 8 go elsewhere than these two cells. So I must fit both 7 and 8 into these two cells. Because nothing else can, alright? Nothing else can go into these two cells, so we must keep both the 7 and 8 into these two cells, and therefore 7 and 8 are eliminated from all other open cells in this column. So that means this cell cannot contain 7, and no other open cells in this column can contain 7 and 8 because of this pair. So these 4 cells are for 1, 2, 4, and 6. This cell sees 4 and 6, so it's 1 or 2. And we have another 1, 2 pair. Same logic with this 7 pair, so this 1, 2 pair eliminates 1s and 2s up here. So there's a 4, 6 pair up there. 7, 8 pair, and then, yeah, these 2 cells see another 4 and 6, so this is a 1, 2 pair. Up here, a 4, 6 pair. But this cell sees a 6, so I can place the 4 and 6. This 4 points left and makes this a 7, makes this a 9 and 4. This cell is a 1 to complete this row. This cell now sees a 9 and also sees 7, so this is an 8. This 7, 8, 9, 7. Okay, it's just a chain reaction of digits. Up here, we got a 3, 9 pair. This cell now sees an 8, so I can place the 6 and 8. These 6 points right, and this cell sees another 6, so it is forced into this cell in block 9. This 9 points right, and this 9 points down, so in block 9, the digit 9 is forced into this cell, which points up and makes this a 3, 9. The cells say 2 complete this column, 1, 3. Okay, so basically the Sudoku puzzle is complete. Alright, so I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in 16 minutes and 23 seconds. Okay, this puzzle to me was quite straightforward. I mean, the the major, should I say major? I mean, the most important thing to spot was all the pairs and triples. I don't really recall any other techniques you need to use other than pairs or triples. Um, Apart from this single one in column 4, block 8, this one where I'm pointing at was a single. Other than that, everything else, if I remember correctly, were pairs and triples. So I'll go over them if I can. So, um, there was this 5, 6 pair in block 1 of the right off the beginning, and later on there was also this 4, 7, 9 triple, which you can also form a 1, 3 pair here. And in block 2 there was the 2, 6 pair and the 5, 7 pair. In block 4 there was the 2, 3 pair, um, which led to the 1, 8 pair in block 7. And after filling in the 4 and 5 in block 7, there was the 1, 6 pair and the 4, 8 pair in block 4. Moving on. After you place wait, no. It's the 1, 3 pair and the 2, 5, 8 triple in block 5. Um, and that was basically it. So all the pairs and triples around the board were quite important, as the whole Sudoku puzzle is filled with pairs and triples. So hopefully you can spot all of them. Even if you struggle, hopefully this video helped, and if you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you. I hope I didn't miss anything. Alright, today is July 6th, 2024. I'll see you all in tomorrow's New York Times Hard Sudoku Solve. Bye!